With this new update, I just want to show you quickly what has changed and what has been added. First of all, we have floors for the interior. We're kind of dipping our toes in that area now, and it's very simple at this stage, so keep that in mind. We can change things like floor height, so if you want a really thick floor, we can change that here. Or a very thin floor. We have a first floor Z offset, which will offset the first floor only, and that is to accommodate for entrance meshes that might have the door very high up, for example. We have the per floor material, so each floor is split up into 3 materials. Let me just activate the cutout. So here we can see we have the regular floor material, which is the topward facing face. And then we have the in-between floor material, which is here, in between the ceiling and the floor. And then we have the ceiling material. So if we go down to the materials, we can see if we can separate those a little bit. We can see that more clearly. And if we activate the per floor material, it will randomly choose a material per floor. This will increase the draw cost, so keep that in mind. But if we add a blue material here, we can see that this floor is now blue and these are pink. We have the stair cutout holes, and these can of course be well, first of all, you can choose how many you want. So let's say we want 3. But we only see that we have 1 here. And why is that? That is because there's not enough space for the other holes, because it is spawning between the between the spline points. So it is trying to spawn here, and the next one is going to be trying to spawn here, but there's not enough space. So if we drag that out, we can see that it starts spawning. And if we drag another one out, we can see the last one spawning over there. You can of course change the dimensions of these holes to fit your needs, and you can offset the holes as well, but if you offset them too much you might break the algorithm which is generating the floors. So here we can see we went too far in the x-axis, so if we move that back maybe. We have actually stairs now. These are very primitive stairs, and let's see what happens. It basically spawns your stair mesh from here up to there, and it repeats for each stair. So very simple, but they can be useful. If we change the dimension to something more realistic, like 60, maybe minus 150, I mean, we can get some decent looking staircases. And of course you can change the material down here in the meshes stairs. I have 2 here, but let's see if we remove this. You can see the other type. There was another option here, and then auto scale Y, and what this will do is that it will automatically scale your staircase to fit the hole. I mean, this is not always suitable, but it is there if you want to use it. So if we make the cutout dimension wider, it will automatically adapt the stair mesh. This will skew your UVs, so keep that in mind. I have added the foundation Z offset override. What that will do is it will manually raise your building, or raise the foundation of your building. Very simple. You can even go negative if you want. I haven't tried that, but it will it will work. It will do the trick. So let's reset that. For this interior update, I also added caps, or inside caps, for the auto scale cap and the cap building ends. So as we can see here, we now have an outside cap and an inside cap. We can change the cap wall thickness to whatever we want. So maybe something really thin for this mesh. Let's see. Yeah, maybe something like that. And we also have a cap use interior material, and what this will do is it will separate the inside facing cap and the outward facing cap, so they'll have two different materials. So if we check that, and let's go down to the material, here we can see cap interior material, put that to pink, and the outside to blue. We can see that we have an inside and an outside. This works, of course, with the auto scale option. So if you have auto scale, let's see, activated, and you have the auto scale cap, it also generates an inside and outside cap following the same rules. Another change is that the corner pillar is now replaced with a corner pillar mesh that you will decide, and let's see how that looks. If we activate corner pillars, oops, it's not going to activate the auto build. We can see that it looks very different now, and you can actually decide what mesh to use for the corner pillars. Right now I only have that one mesh, but let's see if we go down to meshes and corner pillar meshes, we can add a corner pillar mesh, and let's just take something, I don't know, maybe this thing. We can see that they now have custom corner meshes. Another feature request that I've implemented is the Cornice all floors feature, and we have that here. Let's see, like that. So every floor will now spawn a cornice if you turn that on. This is a pretty bad example. If we make these a bit taller, yeah, maybe not that tall. There we can see each floor now has a cornice. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's it. There's been some minor fixes and optimizations. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching and take care.